Welcome back to the next part of the show, and we will we're doing the next part. Number 5. You can't blah 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 that. It's the word deny. You can't deny that. And the last one, just blah 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 about. Just think about it. Okay, so done. We're done, and we'll go to the next exercise. It is the exercise number 2 on page number 21. So it said that who do you agree more, the boy or the girl? Explain your own choice. So I think I agree more on the boy because the boy said that when we use too much trainers, there are a lot shops, and in the shop has a lot of different kinds of trainers, or as we call in the United States, they call sneaker. Use too much and too much different of brands. The factories making that pollute the air, and so that's the reason why the air are not clean right now. But there's the girl's argument I also like, that is because of having different kinds of trainers, so people will not have to wear the same thing. Each person can decide which size, which color they like, but not like having the same as the other people had. So that are the two arguments that I liked about from the conversation between the boy and the girl. So what are your thoughts? I'm listening to you. Oh, that's great. Thank you. And is the boy handsome? The boy reading? Yeah. The boy is handsome. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. I hope one day the boy and the girl will be invited one more time by the show. So, hope to see you. Bye bye. So, we will do the exercise number. What do we have? Oh, it is the exercise number 5. And number 4, it is on the screen because number 5 is in our book, my book. If you buy the book as an English version of the solutions, it is the exercise number 5. But in front of you on a screen, that is number 4 because I borrowed it from the source of Russian web, and so they had a little changes. So hope you don't mind and keep doing the exercise. So exercise number 5 if you bought the book, and number 4 is on the screen. Look at the phrases for presenting the pros and cons. Add the phrases in the box to the correct groups. So we have 4 phrases, including one disadvantage of blah 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 is that blah blah blah. Another drawback is that blah 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 is not a good idea because blah blah blah. One positive aspect of blah 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 is that. Okay, so we're gonna put the correct phrase into the correct box, including we have pros means the advantages. The main benefit of blah 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 is blah blah blah. Blah 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 is generally a good thing because blah blah blah. Cons means disadvantages. On the other hand, blah blah blah. As for the disadvantages, blah blah blah. So we're gonna put those 4 phrases into the correct box. So first one disadvantage of blah 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 is that it is the cons. Okay, so for writing it shortly for the time, so we will write cons will write C and pros write P. Okay, so next one. Another drawback is that means when you're discussing about the positive thing, then drawback means a twist. Okay, there's another side. Okay, another side of problem. So another drawback is that means the con. So it is a con. So C will be con. Okay. Next one, blah 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 is not a good idea because C, it is a con. Good, it's not a good idea, so it means bad. Okay. One positive aspect of blah 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 is that, and it is a pro. Okay. So pro. Alright, P. So remember, when you want to discuss about the pros and cons, with your friend or with an English speaker, foreigner, like at a speaking examination, you'll be asked to discuss about the pros and cons. So you can use these phrases given and also in the box of the exercise number 5, so you can easily do it. And okay, you can easily do it, and there's nothing difficult with it, right? So that's it for tonight's lesson of our show, and thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to look on the screen. We did the lesson about Unit 2 F discussing about pros and cons. And tune in tomorrow night. We'll do the Unit 2G writing, but analysis about essay. Okay, we're gonna focus on essay for the whole season because of writing, because this is the most important part. They will at the IELTS examinations, they will always ask us to write an essay. Also at the schools, they may require us to write an essay about something that is happening in social. So we'll have to focus about that. Tune in tomorrow's night lesson at 7:30 p.m. on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel to watch. Okay, so please tune in. And one more thing, please, if you're a football fan, please stay awake with me at 1 a.m. Tomorrow morning. We will watch the match between a semi-final between I remember that was Belgium and France. I couldn't see that far. Belgium and France. Okay, so after watching football, then you can take a sleep. Then as much as you can. So then 7:30, sit here and take the lesson with us. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Goodbye and good night. Watch World Cup. Tomorrow night we'll do the lesson on the screen. First match of semi-final tomorrow morning, 1 a.m. I have reminded a lot because there's no World Cup comments in this lesson. Bye-bye.